and some sand.
Then, the masked man and his faithful companion Tonto ride for justice.
A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty hi-yo silver.
The Lone Ranger. Get back in the saddle again with two classic TV westerns. Weeknights starting at 7 on the Westerns Channel.
The following presentation is rated TV PG.
Here he comes, here he comes. Then the trumpet slams the drums, here he comes. Hop along, Cassidy, here he comes.
Stick around, partner. There's more straight shooters and sidewinders coming up on Encore's Westerns Channel, where you can saddle up with the legends.
We'll be back, Junior. You can count on it.
They're the Secret Service's two top agents,
That's your idea of clever undercover work, huh?
willing to put themselves in the line of fire.
Artie, that's my department.
Tonight,
Our country needs us.
Not that bad.
it's twice the action,
Will you look at that?
twice the adventure,
Just take your time. Time's up.
and twice the danger.
This may be your last chance.
The Westerns Channel presents Jim West and Artemis Gordon in a Wild Wild West double feature.
Let's show Mr. West and Mr. Gordon what they're up against this time.
Two films,
I want West and Gordon on this.
two mad geniuses,
Devastation, complete annihilation.
and plenty of two-fisted fun.
There happen to be a lot of people who think our adventures are titillating. Oh, Lord. Whoever we are.
Tonight at 8.
Sure was fun, wasn't it?
I haven't stopped laughing.
Tension is running high on the Westerns Channel.
I'm on the prod, Bill. I'm mad enough to fight anybody.
The word's out that Dopey's sworn to start shooting the next time he sees you.
And Joel McCrae is right in the middle of it.
You heard me. Now apologize. Sit down, Doc, and shut up.
Now it's time for the showdown.
Doc, you're a liar. I'm gonna kill you for it.
The Oklahoman. Tuesday at 8 on the Westerns Channel. The Westerns Channel presents the Great American Wild West Show, keeping the legends alive.
Well, it's true entertainment. It's showbiz, it's music, it's production. It's exactly what the old Buffalo Bill Wild West show was. People came to be entertained and to know about the West.
That's right, and they showed to a lot of people. They went overseas and showed to thousands and thousands. And it was a great show, except he didn't have the class that this show's got. And by class, you know, you've got higher bred, fancier horses now. You've got better lighting, better sound. You've got wireless mics. You can do so much more nowadays than you could during his day.
And there's another big difference.
Buffalo Bill always showed the Indians kind of in a villain type, good guy, bad guy. And of course, the Buffalo Bill and his bunch was always the good guys, and the Indians came out the losers. And we don't ever intend to do that. We want to show the American Indians in their culture, their dances, and their beliefs, which is, worldwide. So we put the Indians in a very positive light.
And they really are, keeping a legend alive.
It used to be every rodeo had trick riders, and now you're lucky. I think I could say safely that there's probably less than a dozen trick riders working and performing out there now, where there literally used to be hundreds.
And what's the hardest trick they do?
I would say the Roman riding, which is standing on the backs of two running horses. I end up weaving them back and forth through fire stakes and jumping through a fire hoop while I'm standing on the backs.
There is a trick called the hippodrome stand that I do, where my feet are in a strap on top of the horse by the saddle horn, and I'm leaned way out forward over his head, and he's just running full speed. So a stumble, a bobble, a stop, a turn, anything could break my ankles, break my legs, send me over into the ground.
But from the grandstands, it's just plain exciting. And that's why the Westerns Channel presents the Great American Wild West Show at state fairs around the country. It's family fun that's keeping the legends alive.
He'd ride across the prairie on the big silver screen. Now this is the only place he can be seen. He's a cowboy legend from his hat to his boots. And each month we give him a 6-gun salute. It's like when you were young on a Saturday. You'd head into town for the matinee. Now the last one each month takes you back to your youth as we feature a hero in our 6-gun salutes.
Western star Dale Robertson got his break in acting because of his striking resemblance to Clark Gable. But he's far from just a silver screen cowboy.
Who said I was one?
By the age of 10, he was an expert rider and could even bulldog steers. Dale proved he had what it took to make it in Hollywood and went on to appear in over 63 movies. In 1999, he was inducted into the Yukon Historical Society's Wall of Fame. He's the first living cowboy to receive this honor.
He's tall in the saddle and rides like the wind, and we're glad that he's roaming this range once again. He's a cowboy legend from his hat to his boots. The Westerns Channel gives him a 6-gun salute.
Introducing the Stars Super Pack. It's #1 in new hit movies. The pack that includes up to 12 different movie channels. You'll see new hit movies like Erin Brockovich, The Hurricane, The Steiner House Rules, and more. The Stars Super Pack, #1 in new hit movies. Call 800-210-4000 for the Stars Super Pack. It's #1 in new hit movies.
This is the story of Arizona in 1870.
My orders are to clean out Cochise and his Apaches from the Graham Mountain area.
Of the battles that took place.
Cut to pieces. 50 dead and 100 wounded.
And of a man called Cochise.
I am Cochise.
They're cutting off the gathering.
From director Delmer Daves comes an epic hailed by critics as a thrilling Western.
Is it not possible that your people and mine can someday live together like brothers?
Ambush! Run!
Excitingly staged Indian ambushes.
We fight for our land against Americans who try to take it.
Portrays the Native American as a person instead of a savage. Join Oscar winner Jimmy Stewart.
The Apaches are a free people. They have a right to stay free on their own land.
And Academy Award nominee Jeff Chandler as Cochise.
I break the arrow. I will try the way of peace.
In the rare and exciting entertainment treat, Broken Arrow, Saturday, April 7th on the Westerns Channel. Encore's Westerns Channel brings you classic Clint Eastwood.
I'm looking for Josie Wales.
You a bounty hunter?
Yeah, he's got to do something for a living these days.
Dying ain't much of a living, boy.
Assistant director James Fargo recalls what made this movie different from other Eastwood Westerns.
Josie Wales was more like a John Wayne, an old-fashioned classic Western. You knew who this guy was from the very beginning. Josie was no stranger. You knew he was out of the Confederate Army. You knew he was a 2-gun toting shootist. He knew what he was doing.
Are you gonna pull those pistols or whistle Dixie?